Welcome to a special segment of Newsmakers where we spotlight a local business. Today we're here with Kristen Magavero, Vice President of Sales at Anchor Industries. Thank you so much for being here.
I appreciate the invitation. I'm happy to be able to come here and talk about Anchor Industries.
So tell me about what products or services your business offers.
Well, Anchor Industries manufactures tents for the event rental space as well as disaster relief and government projects. And we pride ourselves in saying we can make tents 10 feet to 100 feet, canopies to clear span. That's expanded because now we can make them up to 50 meters, which I can't do that math in my head right now, but we make very, very large clear span structures as well. We're also in safety pool covers. We make a lot of different shade products. We have a new product, which is a pergola, which is both metal louvers for the top, as well as fabric tops. And we make forest fire shelters for firefighters. So those are packs that they actually carry with them if they're a forest firefighter. It's a safety product. It is specifically government issued. We're one of 3 manufacturers in the US. So we make only outdoor products, but some of them are for fun and some of them are for safety.
All right. So you're a local company, but your product is going everywhere.
Product is going everywhere. Majority in the lower 48 states, but we do have a lot of international clients for both shade and for tents and our clear span structures.
So how long has Anchor Industries been in business and how did it even get started?
Anchor has been around since 1892, so we're over 130 years old at this point. A really neat piece of Anchor lore is that my great-great-grandfather and his best friend, so Louis A. Dawes is my relative, my ancestor, and his best friend Peter Emmerich, they, in their mid to late 20s, bought the business from the current owner, who was in his mid to late 40s, who thought it was time to retire because he was getting too old for the business.
Okay.
And life expectancy was a little bit shorter back then. And so Anchor Industries at that time was called Anchor Supply. And we were down on the waterfront. I believe it was on Water Street, where we had a manufacturing and a facility and a store. We were majority supplying barges that came along the Ohio River for tarpaulins, fixtures, and a couple other things they might need, I think, like cans of oil and glue. But with the purchase by Louis and Peter, they decided, you know, we can manufacture more things for the town and folks that are coming through town, not on a barge. So there came awnings for storefronts, there came wagon covers, revival camp tents, and from there it just really catapulted into a lot more mainstream manufacturing for land-based applications.
So but it sounds like they're continually looking for ways to evolve and advance. I mean,
Yes.
do you have a team that's doing that, or how does that work?
Well, Anchor is uniquely positioned that we're B2B. So we sell to a group of folks in different markets that have the know-how to not only measure for the product and quote the product, but they can install and maintain it. So we work in partnership with them. We have an incredible engineering design team, and we've got subject matter experts on our sales and our purchasing team that will come up with ideas. But oftentimes it's in partnership with a customer that has a crazy idea or they're solving a problem, which I do love. That is something that brings us a lot of joy, being able to solve that problem for them. And either it's potentially a new stock product for the marketplace or it's a custom design.
So how did you get involved in the business?
I am 5th generation with the family, which is just an incredible opportunity, I would say. Not many people have the opportunity to jump into a family business, let alone something that is 5th generation. More so here, I think we have just a plethora of family-owned businesses, and we have a couple more that are also 5th generation. But if you look across the landscape of the United States of America, there aren't many 5th generation family businesses. I love that we make something. We're a small company, we're very agile, and we can respond to customer needs pretty quickly. We've got a team member force of a little over 350 now that work here in Evansville. We do have sales reps that are across the country. We have 14 sales reps that don't live here in Evansville that sell a myriad of our products. But having this workforce here, everybody technically under the same roof. We have 3 manufacturing facilities within a little complex just west of the airport. But being that close and that I can walk over to engineering, that a sales rep can go speak with purchasing, it just gives us the ability to respond quickly, to come up with ideas and test them on site. It's really an amazing place to work. I never thought I would be involved in products and in manufacturing, but I really have enjoyed it.
Well, and that's great. So how do you see Anchor growing and expanding in the future?
I think with the workforce that we've developed here, I think we're going to start really investing in automation to increase our capacity. Our customer bases are growing. The markets that we serve are changing. So having some of the automation to work alongside our current team member workforce will allow us to have more organic growth here without acquisition. I also see us looking for complementary products. Our safety pool covers are incredible. They're, I would say, the best in the business, but that's the only place where we serve the residential pool market. I'd like to be able to bring complementary products such as pool liners or automatic pool covers for folks that want to close their pool each night, because the safety pool cover is just for the opening and closing. And then in the shade space, I think we'll be developing some new shade products for daycares, for parks and rec, and for youth sports complexes to provide shade, which is not only just something that people want, but it also is a bit of a safety product for them to protect them from UV rays.
So what challenges has Anchor Industries faced, and how were they overcome?
I think we've had two challenges most recently, and that is seeking out hard skills, such as folks with engineering degrees that want to apply them into the markets that we serve, which is kind of niche, I think. Skills such as welding and sewing. We've got a great training program. We have a great training facility, but it really helps us integrate team members quicker if they come in with those hard skills. We'll train for it, and we've been training for it for years, and we continue to improve that training process for hard skills, but it would just cut out a lot of that time to be able to integrate them more quickly into the team, because there really is a need. We have a lot of customers needing a lot of product, and we want to make sure that we can deliver on time. So that's, I'd say the hard skills is one problem, but we have overcome with better training and I think better recruiting through our people ops team. Another place where our people ops team is helping to move the needle, we have an incredibly diverse workforce, and with that comes the challenge of English as a second language.
Right.
People ops, along with our leadership team, decided we were going to go all in, and we have brought in Vincent University to teach English as a second language on time, regular work schedule, and showing that investment in team members to get them to be able to communicate with the rest of the team. And for the team members that English is a first language, seeing that investment in our team, it has just really strengthened our communication and our commitment to the team as a whole.
But it's an investment.
It's an investment, and it's with professionals. It wasn't forcing our people ops team or somebody in leadership to go and teach these classes. We have professional teachers that come and teach the class. And we also have some Spanish-speaking classes as well for some of our leaders who want to be able to communicate much better with their team members who don't have English as their first language right now.
And that makes sense. Everybody can communicate together. Well, thank you so much. I learned a lot about it. So,